Morning.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Ryan, Tanya, Ben, Fredrik. Keith.
Hey there.
Hello,
Hello.
hello. This is another coffee shop, Keith.
Yes, it is a coffee shop. Just make sure I've got my thing in right.
Good. Then you've got coffee at least. Alex is coming. Tai Hatla. I've got cha. Teacher. Practice book. Okay. Malachi. Post course book. Okay. You've made it, guys, to this is the second course. While we're waiting a little bit, I want to show you, to share my screen here. And then I want to show you, I'll bring up Domino Classroom. And the little, this is what we look like, by the way. Classroom, where is it? Classroom, no, maybe here, hold on. Classroom, there we go. Here we go. Okay, so this will be the site. Looking very pretty. That's me. That's my mom. If you guys don't know that already, if you haven't seen her in videos. Now, so by the way, here it's hidden now, but soon we'll have like video testimonials. I just need to translate them first or add subtitles, and then each one of you will be like, or most of you will appear here. Can't have everyone. It's a bit too much. And then when you read your feedback, or when you write your feedback, I'll take the parts that I like, maybe put a few exclamation marks and stuff over it, and then I'll upload it to your profile. So this is Keith's profile picture on the website, similar with Fredrik and Tanya here. So that's what will happen. Then when you refresh, basically what we say is we take all of your testimonials, which these will turn into, and then when you refresh, you see Fredrik is first now, so they'll just randomly generate in random order. But now there's just 3 to show. So as soon as we have more, then Keith might disappear, and then Ryan's will show here instead. And then I want to show you as well, download syllabus. You can like, oh wait, I can't do that. Then what happens here is, I think I have the syllabus. Hold on. Here we go. Syllabus. You can download the syllabus. That's me again. If you guys forgot what I look like, and then I want to show you the courses here, because this is really so you get an idea of. This is like a structure. I thought of this later on. I finalized this later on. There's another picture. Not the same, but still same. Me in the middle. Wonderful stuff. This is the syllabus that I sort of sent you, but this is much improved on. So then it's like, in total, if you study once a week, it's an 18-month course. Now you study twice a week, so that's like half that. But we rest a little bit more between the levels. So it's probably not 9 months, more like 10, 11. And then if we go down to the very bottom here, we've added this document here. So we're going to call this Domino Chinese Nano Degrees. This starter course is the one we're selling now, the starter course. That we don't want to sell the whole degree or anything. We just want them to not be confused and do that. then they can go on to beginner Chinese. So you've just finished starter Chinese. Now we're speaking Chinese in this course, so maybe you don't want to call it starter Chinese, but still it's the first course. Now we are starting on the beginner Chinese course. So you can see how many characters you're going to learn and how many words you're going to learn as well, and a bit about this. And then, so this is 2 levels. Basically, you can think of this as 2 levels. So this is level 3 and 4. Then level 4 and 5, conversational Chinese. You can go to Classroom you can go to this address actually if you want to have a look more. Classroom.dominochinese.com. You can just download it if you want to. Then this would be then the other 2 levels. So that's 5 and 6, 6 and 7. And here you can see now you'll start passing HSKs. And instead of like passing HSK on the first lesson, on the first level, now instead, as soon as like we've built so much vocab here and potential, so as soon as we pass HSK level 1, it's just one more step, one more level, and then we pass HSK level 2, and even level 3, and then and this is actually level 4. I don't know why I didn't write that. So HSK 1, 2, 3, and 4 will all come in the last 4 levels here. This is just the first 2 are just to get you started. So that's, I just want to show you that what this looks like. You can download it on your own and have a look. Also, I'd appreciate feedback for if you want to have a look at this page and so on and so on. And also, obviously, if you guys have anyone you could recommend this to, please do. Let's get started now. We've waited long enough. So today is it's level 3. It's beginner Chinese. And let's get started then. I'm so proud of everyone, but you already know that. Alex, stop yawning. Hello, Alex, and I like hi, by the way. Okay, so Alex just wants to get started. Let's go then. 我们可以开始啊 Alex, 我可以跟你说吗？我可以跟你说一下吗？
可以。
好的，你可以 OK， 你可以告诉我这个是什么字吗？
这个是 D。
D， 太好了。By the way, I want to skip straight to a common mistake that people make. Can you tell me how to make the sentence? Can you tell me what character this is?
你可以告诉我这个字是什么？
字是什么？ Wonderful. 这个字是什么？ Wonderful. Are you done?
吗？
Ah, nice. That is a common mistake, and I'm glad you sort of made it. Now, let's go with, do you know where the toilet is, or metro later on? Toilet.
你知道这座在哪里吗？
在哪里？ Ma. No, there was no hesitation on the ma. Excellent. So yeah, thank you, Alex. So it's basically the question is what? Sorry, I just marked it for you. What is the question in both of these sentences?
It's if they know.
Yeah, but here it's here it's if they know, correct?
If they can, yeah.
And here it's if they can, yes. So we could just so when you answer, you say, what do you say when you answer?
可以 or 知道。
可以. So the sentence is really just 可以吗 sentence and 知道吗 sentence. Wonderful. And I just note that that's the thing that I want to discuss here in the grammar points and common mistakes. But I just said that sentence. I asked you, can you tell me what this character is? And they're using a ma at the end. And I just want to remind everyone. Okay. So we'll save that for here. Common mistakes. Okay, and then we'll keep going. 好的，这个是 D， 对，这个呢 ？Alex，
I was on mute.
放，对，什么意思？
放是意思是 place。
place， 对，很好。这两个可以可以用在一起吗？可以用在一起吗？
可以地方。
地方可以用在一起 ，wonderful. So you remember when we say like, 我喜欢跟你在一起. Now we just say, I would like to be with you. Now we say 用在一起 use together. Wonderful. So 地方，对。然后这个呢？
这个铁。
对。 这个呢？
指
指
点
点
名火煤山分半。
太好了，太好了。这里有没有一个有一点 hard，有一点 difficult？
没有。
Let me write that down. 这里 we're learning. By the way, in this course, guys, the first course, starter course, was just to build you up. Now I think you'll start noticing that in this course, especially in level 3 now, you'll start getting so many words that you're like, oh, I wanted to know this word earlier. So I'll just ask you, 这里有没有一个有一点 difficult 的字？ This is a very complicated sentence, but let's try it. Alex, can you try and help me or translate it first? 你可以告诉我这个用英文是什么吗？
Okay. Is here any word that it's difficult?
Yeah. So 有一点 difficult is maybe the difficult part, but then the 字 belongs to what? Or why is the here?
It's a noun if it's there and it's any difficult word, right?
Yeah, so it's a 字 that belongs to difficult, but then it's a little bit difficult, so it's 有一点. Wonderful. And then the rest is just 这里有没有? Is there one here? Wonderful. So you said no, there's not a difficult character here. Excellent. Thank you very much. Can I ask Tanya, 我可以问你，我有 actually first translate 我有几个问题要问你，可以吗？
这是
我有几个问题要问你，可以吗？
I want to ask you some questions. Can I?
No, I want to ask you some questions. Yes, I have some. Well, I have some questions, right? And note in English, like in Chinese. Sorry, is the language I'm studying. 我有几个问题. I have some questions. I have some questions. Want to ask you. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't really need the. But yeah, let's not make that more complicated. On that note, can you tell me? I ask you a question. Can you tell me how to say that, Tanya?
我问你一个问题。
我问你一个问题. That's perfect. Thank you. Now, many students, especially when they're stressed and they're like, oh, wait, I'm speaking Chinese now. They tend to say, 我问题你 something, something. Okay. And just pay attention to this, guys. Don't say 我问题你. Say 我问你 and then maybe 一个问题 if you want to. Okay. That's a common mistake as well. I'll put that down here. Okay. Common mistakes. Okay. Now, these are the classroom phrases, but we're not really going to go through most of them. I'm going to ask you how to say a few of them. Can you tell me if if I want to be like, oh no, actually, I'll just ask you this question and you see how you answer. 你知道怎么回答这个问题吗？
我知道。
Wonderful. So you could have not understood anything there and just understood that the question is 知道 and they just go, 知道. Wonderful. But what does this mean? 这个句子什么意思?
Do you know how to answer this question?
Wonderful. Keith had a question meanwhile.
Sorry, I was just wondering if we have a master list of these classroom phrases stored somewhere.
Very good question. I've reserved them from here now, but no, I could definitely share them with you. No, there's no master list. I'll make one. Would you appreciate that?
I would.
Okay, let's do that. I will not translate them. I'll just write them like this. Okay.
No need to translate. We can handle that.
Thank you.
But the ones we should know.
Yeah, cool. So then, these are the ones you should know. Now, Tanya, ask me. Actually, if I say 我在你在 oh sorry 你在问我你在告诉我还是在问我 what does that mean?
So,
你在告诉
you
我还是
are 说还是在问我？Are you telling me or asking me?
And what about the 在？在这里在什么意思？
That's it's more like continuous tense.
Perfect. It's not more like it is continuous tense. Wonderful. Thank you. 太好了。And then we've got 你可以问你一个问题。I want to get back to the 一起 because that's really, really useful. So if you be like, can I use these words together? Or can I use these characters together? There are a few different ways to say it.
我可以我可以说一起no
It's not a difficult thing to say. It's not, sorry, such an easy thing to say. Yeah. It's a difficult thing to say. 我可以说, first of all, I would give you a little tip here and say you want to start with maybe these two characters can be used together.
这个字
这个字
我可以一起说。
可以一起用吗？可以一起用吗？ Wonderful. 这个字 maybe you want to say these two characters, right?
这两字
这两个 don't forget the measure word. It's always good. 这两个字我可以一起用吗？ Ooh, say it, please.
这两个字我可以一起用吗？
Wonderful. But you also remember like 我喜欢跟你在一起. Then we can just say 在一起, sorry. Then we could also just say, you remember this? Yeah, I like to be with you. Then we can say 我喜欢 oh wait, 我喜欢跟你no, sorry. 我喜欢跟你一起吃我可以喜欢跟你吃饭我喜欢跟你一起吃饭这两个字可以 No, sorry, these are the same. So I was trying to add something, but I didn't. This is perfect already. 谢谢了. Okay, so here, if I speak too quickly, what do you say?
慢一点。
Yeah, but make it a little bit longer. Maybe
Okay.
perfect. But say I speak too quickly.
你可以说慢一点吗？
Thank you. And then tell me that I speak too quickly.
你说的很快。
Too quickly.
你说的太快。
Nice. 你说的太快. And then tell me I don't understand.
我不明白。
I prefer perfect. I prefer 听不 like resultative verbs.
我听不懂。
听不懂，我听不明白. Wonderful. Say I don't understand what you're saying.
你说的我听不明白。
听不明白. Perfect. That's more complicated than what I wanted you to say. Let me write down so we can praise you. You said 你说的我听不明白. This means that you understand the. So you said what you said, basically. 你说的我听不明白. Wonderful. You can just say 你说什么？你说什么？我听不明白。你说什么？我听不明白. Wonderful. Now give me the whole sentence. First, it's don't understand what you're saying. And then it's like you're speaking too quickly. And then it's speak slower. And say it again. Sorry, Tanya.
It's okay.
Guys, you can try and write it at the same time. See if you can get it done faster than Tanya.
你说的我听不明白。你说的很快。慢一点。再说一次。
Did you say too quickly. Did you?
诶，你说的很快。
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah. And then say it again.
嗯，再说一次。
Oh, that's wonderful. I didn't even try to write that down because that's incredible. Like when you're faster than the teacher can write, then you don't have to study Chinese anymore. Guys, please write the sentences down anyways. I want to see everyone write this sentence. It's not just one sentence, like 5 sentences in one. And anyone can pick any part of the sentence and just shout it out loud when you're scared. I hope everyone's typing. It looks like everyone's got their typing face on. Oh, sorry. Ah, shit. 你说的我听不懂。你说，Frederick， 你说的 ，right？ 你说的，
Yes.
你说的，很快。And also 太快 ，right？ 太 is 2。你可以说慢一点。And then Frederick, there's a ma. Do you remember the ma?
Yes.
Did you forget the ma? 再说一次。
I only for yeah.
That's perfect. Don't be sorry. You wrote it fast than everyone. 说快一点。你说快一点。So Malake, what you're saying here, 说快 quickly, 一点 a little bit quicker. So you don't want them to speak too slowly. You want them to hurry up a little bit. You're too good at Chinese here. 说 what you said here, you want to say 慢, right? So 说慢一点 maybe. 你说慢一点. Wonderful. Okay, 你说的我不 Ryan, was this a typo or do you actually think it's 不听不懂? So you don't want to listen and you don't want to and you don't understand. You're not listening and you don't understand. Well, clearly you don't understand if you're not going to listen. I think that was a typo. Yeah, I'm going to assume 不 the first 不 你说太快. Okay, guys, remember to put the 你说的 because we're describing, so we're making adverbs. We're describing the verbs. 说的 here. 你说的 你说的 and there's this the, right? 太快 and we can put a 了 太快了 慢一点 说再 okay 再说一次 do you guys remember how we say 再见 just see you again? We don't say 见再 say again. It would literally be see you again, but no, we say 再见. Similar to that, we say 再说 and then we just add 一次. Okay. 再说一次. Let me see. 我不明白你说什么 Keith. 你说的太快. The wrong the here, Keith. 说慢一点. 再说一次. Wonderful. 你说不快一点. Okay, you speak not quick, not more quickly. Yeah, I guess that's I understand the idea here, Malaka. I like it. 我听不懂你说的. Yeah, nice. 我听不懂你说的. 你说的太快了. 说慢一点. 再说一次. Very good. Typo. Okay, good, right? 你说的 wrong the Ben. 你说的我听不懂. Nice. 你说的太快 wrong the Ben. 你可以说慢一点再说一次. Wonderful. Let me write this down now. Everyone's fantastic. 你说的 so the first one was I'll actually just write 我听不懂你说什么. This is one that nobody wrote, but I'll write this. 我听不懂你说什么. We can also say is 你说的我听不明白 maybe. What about that one? 听不明白. Now this is note that this the is this the, right? 你说的我听不明白. And then we say 你说的太快. And now 太快了 maybe. Note that this了 or this the is this the instead. Is this the? Wonderful. So there's two different "的" here. Raise your hand if you don't like it. And then we said 说慢一点. You're speaking too quickly. 说慢一点. 说慢一点. Yeah, and then 再说一次. 再说一次. I was maybe hoping that someone would write the "and," which would be like 还有再说一次. 可以再说一次吗? I would like you more if you like didn't. Yeah, you can obviously write exactly what I wrote, but maybe try and expand on the sentences a little bit as well. Add little 可以, add little 嘛 is fine as well. Okay, let me read that. 你说的我听不明白，你说的太快了，说慢一点，还有可以再说一次吗? Such a long sentence. If you said this to someone, they'd probably walk out before they even had the time to say or listen to you finish the sentence, and even more to for them to be able to say it twice. Anyways, pick any part of this four-legged beast, and shout it out whenever you want to. I'll keep this for now, okay? Now back to actually we'll do Frederick. 我不听你说的，你快说. Nice. Malachi, you want to say this is resultative verbs. Or Frederick, can you actually try and explain resultative verbs? Because Malachi, he just said 我不听你, let's say 你说的. Okay, so what you said. 不听你说的. What does the sentence mean, Frederick? And what's wrong with it? Or
我不听你说的。我不听 we need the between 我不听的. Oh,
I don't think so. But just this is a fine sentence. But what does it mean? I don't think this is what we want to say. 我不听.
I don't listen, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So I don't listen. So I'm not listening. I'm not listening. Like I'm a stubborn 10-year-old. What you want to say is I don't understand. How do you say that then? And why?
我不听懂. 我不听得懂.
So then that might be the reason. But Ryan said he typoed. But I think it's a common typo then. If you say 我不听不懂. To be like, oh, don't understand, and then 不懂. I know Felix likes this resultative verb. So then you might end up with this. What's wrong with this, Frederick?
I don't listen, I don't understand.
I don't listen, I don't understand. Exactly. 我不听, 我不懂. 你说的. Wonderful. We can also, guys, say what you're saying. So we'd be like, 你说的是什么? Like what you are saying, literally. Frederick, I have one more question. I think we need to clarify the "的" and the "的." Can you? 你可以帮我吗? 你可以帮我, let's say this. 你可以帮我说明一下这个东西. Sorry. 你可以帮我说明 this 一下这个东西. What does this sentence mean?
Can I help you? 说
Guys, don't comment before Frederick is able to finish.
In general, if I can help you explain, I guess, one thing.
Yeah. If we understand the characters, we can probably puzzle together 说明, right?
Yeah. Clarify with Ming, I guess.
Exactly. And my favorite word in the world is 说明书.
说明书. Okay.
It's not my favorite word. I just like it. Manual. So it's an instructor book. So when you buy something, you get a 说明书. Speak clearly book. Why can't we just have everything like that in English? Okay. I say I don't hear. Can I help you speak? Nice, Malachi. Nice. Okay. 你可以帮我说明一下这个东西. The and the, Frederick.
All right. The first "the" is for like categorization and possessive particle, or but yeah, that's after you own something, or categorizations.
Nice.
And the other "the" is used in combination with the verbs instead, as an adverb for, as you are calling them, resultative verbs, changing the meaning a bit. What examples can we have? 我说的很快, like you are speaking. The thing of speak is too fast.
So they get really difficult when you say, because you can use both of them with the sure, right?
Oh, that's true.
So that's when people start confusing them. And Chinese people even, they say like 你说的很快. They would say this one. I hate it. And it would maybe, yeah, let's not make this more complicated than it has to be. 你说的很快. So this one should be the, but what if we say 你说的 has meaning?
Then I would use the other the. It's the result of or what you are actually saying.
Yes, thank you. Makes me very happy that you guys can explain this to me. Thank you. 你说的. So like, yes, it's this the now.
Yeah, it's not the action of speaking. It's the what you are actually saying.
Ben now understands it. We appreciate this. Thank you. Wonderful. So if we just look at it, Frederick, if we just look at it, the is itself. If we understand the which is the most difficult part, then understanding the shouldn't be that difficult. It's just describing verbs. And that's essentially what adverbs do. Okay, let's go down a little bit. We have, well, actually, I just want to go through these sentences with you. For the classroom sentences, you can say like there's one character too many here, and then we're using the le, right? So we're taking the do, like here, dola. So it's many, but it's come to the point where it's too many. So dola, 一个字. In Chinese, when I started, I was like, okay, I want to say we're too many people in this football team, so we can't start playing, or we need a sub or something. They'll be like, 我们太多了一个人. Something like that, I try to say. I think maybe you would probably do the same if I didn't tell you otherwise. I was really close though. I was really close. I just didn't have to say the tai, right? 我们多了一个人. That was it. That took me like 2 years to do, to just remove the tai. Okay, so we say 这里多了一个字. 多了一个字. Or I could literally say, if there's one character, if there's like, let's say a sentence has a, actually that's another thing. Can I get Ben here? So can you tell me, do you remember the Shakespeare question? Can you tell me, would you like to go out tonight?
我要不要
We can start with 今天晚上.
今天晚上你要不要一起去 go out, isn't it?
True.
Oh.
It says it right here. I haven't even written anything.
So small.
Oh, sorry. I can't zoom in.
No, you can't. 出去. Nice.
Let's go 出去. Nice. Okay. And ma, right?
Ma, of course.
No.
Oh, you tricked me.
Yeah, because no, actually, first of all, it's a common mistake. But you didn't make it, so I tried to force you to make it. Now, Ben, tell me, be an annoying teacher and say, there's a ma too many here.
Oh, because you already have the 要不要. Oh, I have to tell you. Oh, shoot. 里面
What jelly?
Oh, sorry. 这里 多了一个字.
多了. Nice, Tanya, but write the 一个. 多了, like Ben said now. 这里多了一个. No, but don't say 字. Say what?
借. Oh no.
What is too many of? Is there too many of the 要不要? Or is there too many? 你.
Oh.
You just literally say the
Ma.
character. Yeah.
Oh, ma.
There's
Okay.
like instinct should guide you here. 这里多了一个嘛，这里多了一个嘛. Or, guys, if I say there's like, if you say, 你知, no, actually, Ben, this is back at you now. Tell me, do you know where the metro is?
你知道
Jose's coming.
你知道地铁在哪吗？
Ah, you almost made the desired mistake. 地铁站在哪儿? Wonderful.
Oh,
I know you said.
Okay.
Okay, 地铁站在哪儿? Tell me also, can you tell me where the metro stop is?
你可以告诉我
Nice time.
地铁站在哪吗？
So there's a bit of a hesitation before the ma. Perfect. Now, if you don't say the ma, which is a common mistake, which is why I want you guys to overdo it this lesson. And then Ben, you're the teacher now as well. Then you tell me, oh, there's a ma too short here. We're one ma short.
这里
Sure, it's fine.
Oh,这是要分开
这字
吗？
要分开吗？No.
All right.
We want to use the same. Here, there was one ma too many, right?
Yeah.
So I'll just copy this and help you out a little bit. Now we want to say there's one ma too few.
哦，少了一个嘛。
Is it 小 or 少?
少。
Good. Yeah, I heard 小. Good. 少. 这里, let's say 这, so we can practice that. It's more common still in the north at least. 这少了一个嘛.
这少了一个嘛。
Excellent. 太好了. Okay, so if I tell you guys any of this, there's either that there's 多了一个嘛 or there's 少了一个嘛. Then I hope you understand this now, right? Yeah, virtual thumbs and actual thumbs. Wonderful. 太好了. 谢谢 Ben. Let's go to, I just want to ask, Ben, I still want to ask you some questions. 你知道怎么去地铁吗？
不知道。
不知道。好的。你住在美国吗？美国哪里？
美国。哦，没有。
You haven't.
Oh, 没。Oh, wait. 我不。
Right,
我不住在美国。
Perfect. Guys, try and comment as well and tell me your answers as well. Okay, 那你住在哪儿？
我住在英国。
你住在英国哪里？
哪里？哪里？
Oh, sorry, I thought you just pointed there. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh at my students. It was very good.
我住在Leeds.
Yeah, so Sija's coming. Maybe a little applause. I think he's been very sick. Hello, Jose, by the way. Okay, so I'm asking you, can you translate 你住在美国哪里? What does this mean? 这个句子什么意思, Ben? Hello, Sija.
Do you live in, where in America do you live?
Perfect. So why 哪里 is at the end, so it's like additional detail, right? So 美国 we know that much, but 哪里 in 美国? In English we'd say where in America, but in Chinese, which makes a lot more sense, I think. We say America where? So 哪里? Okay.
Okay.
And then if I said like Leeds, so where in Leeds? How would you say that?
Where in Leeds?
Yeah.
Oh. Where in Leeds? So Leeds Nali?
Yes, please. Because Leeds is as much as we know. And then we want to go even deeper down. We want to go more into AI. So Leeds 哪里? Okay. So then I'll ask you, 你住在英国哪里?
Uh, 我住在我住在 yeah, because Zai is in. 我住在 Leeds in. Why would I say I live in England, in Leeds in UK, in England?
Well, just
Which is,
add what
oh,
my question is here. 哪里, right?
yeah.
So just add and
Oh,
replace the
我
哪里
住
with the
在
place.
英国 Leeds.
Perfect. And then you
Okay,
say like,
okay.
然后 Leeds, the north part of the Leeds city or something.
Oh, 北方.
No, not Beifang actually, because that's like a country.
Oops. Oh, Beibu? No.
Beibu.
Is it?
Perfect.
Beibu.
Now, I just forced you to say Beibu. Is that true?
No.
Then tell me.
Yes, it is true, I think.
I knew it. Hello, Sijia.
Bufa, that's a department, is it? Bu. So the part of Leeds would be.
Exactly.
You're making me doubt myself.
You just say Gui Bu. Expensive part, yeah? Then I'll be proud. Okay, thank you very much, Ben. That's it for you, Ben. Thank you. And hopefully everyone knows how to present themselves. 谢谢 very much. Hello, Sijia. Can you talk, Sijia? 可以说吗?
Yeah, hi. 大家好。
大家好. How are you doing? 怎么样?
现在我很好。
Your Chinese isn't worse since all this time. That's wonderful. Are you feeling okay now?
Yes, much better. But like I have a lot to catch up on my work as well, so that's why like I'm unable to participate that regularly. But I hope from now onwards I would try to catch up with that class.
Nice. Do you want me to? Can I ask you questions, or do you want to stay a bit?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah?
Go ahead. Yeah.
I'll have some questions for you here. 你要不要辣的?
我很喜欢辣的。
你很喜欢辣的. By the way, guys, 辣 can also be used to say hot, as in like it's not really that used. Then we would say 火辣 actually. So fire spicy. This could be spicy, but it could also, just as in English, it could also be sexy, like a person. So if it's important here that you don't talk about yourself when you say 我要, like you say 我要辣的. If you don't want to say 我很辣, because that means you're sexy. 思哲，你的中文怎么这么好？
我觉得我的中文一点好。
一点点好。Okay, now that's interesting. Well, you should say 有一点好。We'll go through this in 5 minutes. 有一点好, so it's a little bit good. Okay, now adjectives don't want 是, they don't want anything else, but they could do with a 一点. And if there's like, although they could with a 有, sorry. We'll go through that in a bit. Wonderful. Now you said 觉得 as well. I think my Chinese is good. We'll learn this character in the next chapter, I think. 好了，思哲，现在几点？
在这里现在11点。
11点。
No, 11点。
10点啊，不好意思。10点
15分。
10点15分。好的，好了，然后我这里现在8点15分。等一下8点半。 明白吗？ Oh, bye bye, Keith. Oh, sorry, I forgot you leaving, Keith. I didn't involve you more. Sorry. Come to live study room.
It's
Okay.
all right. Tomorrow. Bye.
Tomorrow la. Tomorrow la.
Tomorrow.
Mhm.
I'll say 等一下，我这里等一下8点半了，
Mhm.
什么意思？
8点
这个句子什么意思？
Badian ban. I have to
Guys,
wait a little
comment.
bit and then 8:30. Isha Badian. Okay. Wait. After it's gonna be 8:30 in a little bit.
Yes, so 等一下 instead of saying yes, so 等一下 what does 等一下 mean? 这里等一下什么意思？
Yeah, wait a little bit, and then it's gonna be 8:30 soon.
Nice. So we're not actually saying wait a little bit, we're saying soon. Just like we can say 等一下见. See you soon. I could also say another way, guys, let me think here, or help me think here if Sija can't come up with it himself. But how do you say then soon instead of saying 等一下? Soon, it's 8:30. Instead of 等一下. Nice, Tanya, but give me the sentence.
Okay.
Yes, Frederick, but it's not 1:30.
Okay.
Almost, Ryan. It's not Isha, Ryan. Isha is like more polite.
Yeah, Kwai La. We should be using Kwai La somehow, and Kwai La Badian Ban.
Yeah, I would say Kwai in the end. I mean, we don't even need the le at the end, but we can just keep that for now. Kwai ba dian ban le, right?
Okay.
What is it? Come. Kwai ba dian ban, and then we say le. Wonderful. Wonderful. And Kwai Isha, this guy, by the way, guys, Sidza, can you say this? 可以这样说吗?
Kwai Isha.
Kwai Isha, 可以这样说吗? Kwai Isha. Or is it 快一点? 哪一个好? Which one good? 哪一个好?
Yeah, Kwai Idian how?
快一点好, right? So Isha can't work with like adjectives. We can use it with 说一下, or 等一下, or 试一下, try a little bit, or 做一下. We can't use Isha with like adjectives to say a little bit more of something. Wonderful. Now the shop, we can say 开门. That's just the door open shops, or the shop open doors. It open shop. There we go. It's open shop. So you're working at Walmart now, Sergio, if you didn't know that already. 你们今天几点开门?
你们今天几点开门? Then 七点 早上七点开门.
早上七点开门. Wonderful. 早上七点开门. Wonderful. Guys, I hope that you haven't fallen asleep on your keyboard. Please try and pretend you're Sija, even though you're not getting asked the actual question. 早上七点开门. Wonderful. That was the wrong chi, but you get it. Last question. 还有一个问题. Connor is here now. 还有一个问题. 你一个人你要吃一份吗? It's not this question. 你一个人你要吃一份吗?
我不要一个人吃 我要跟我的朋友去。
吃，好的，那好的，那你跟你的朋友要吃几份？几份？我 nice， Tanya，谢谢。我们早上8点都开门。Nice, so it's every morning. Nice, Tanya.
9点每天9点我要跟我的朋友们吃早饭。
早饭，好的，好的。那 what I'm trying to get, like you're saying all correct sentences, but what I'm trying to get is 几份？你们要吃几份？你知道什么意思吗？
你们要吃几份？ Okay, at what minutes?
No, it's not the right fun here. This fun is something else.
Okay, I think that's why 我忘了。
你忘了，没问题。Fun, guys. Yeah. So Tanya, thank you very much, Tanya. How many portions do you want to eat? You can cheat if you look at the chart. Portions. Fun is portion. So it's 一份、两份、三份, 3 portions.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me, you are 3 people, and you you want 3 dishes. Or so, I guess.
3个人我要吃3份
Wonderful.
菜。
No. Just some fun is fine. Yeah, but yeah, no, so actually it's not wrong. Some fun, 几份, yeah, 分菜, that's fine, that's fine. Very good, thank you. 谢谢啦. 谢谢 very much. And last question, 你现在在哪个国家？你现在在哪个国家？
我现在我在阿联酋，那个城市阿布达比。
Okay. 那你在阿布达比多少年了？
我在阿布达比7年多，7年多。
Oh, it's very good. 7年. So we said 7年多了. Very good. So 7 years and a bit more than that. 7年多了. Thank you very much, Sida. You can mute yourself. Thank you. So this is an important part of what we'll go through. I'll to do the rest myself, and then we'll start practicing, as if we're not practicing already. But we have note the AI here. So we say the places in China, and then how many years we've been there. So that's like adding the details after it. So this is how we say one of the sentences like this then. We'll come back to that in a bit. Now, one common mistake that I've heard some of you say is, here we have 1 o'clock. Actually, I want to hear Connor. I trust that you can do this really well. Connor, 你可以告诉我这个怎么说，还有这个怎么说？
几点？1点。
太好了。And now you ask me, what time is it now? And be like, now it's 1 o'clock.
现在7点，对，现在几点？
几点？
现在是2点半。
2点半。
2点半。
太好了。Guys, comment and let me know if you think this is good. 现在是2点半。现在几点？现在2点半。And while you comment, the common mistake that people make here, for instance, Jose speaks fantastic Chinese, but he tends to say like, and many people other too do too. I just want to pick an example here that I remember from yesterday, like saying 1点, because we forget to pronounce the G, and then it's funny because if we don't pronounce the G, 几点, it turns into 1 o'clock. So please try and pronounce the G. It's similar to like saying like chicken. You don't say 鸡肉. You don't say 鸡肉, which I wrote here. That doesn't mean anything. You say 鸡肉, 鸡肉. Malakai, you are fantastic. And Ryan, equally so. Yes. Connor, please forget your sh here. Leave it behind. Say goodbye to it. If you want to put a sh here, why didn't you put a sh here?
对。
对. You say, I don't understand either. I don't know either.
我不知道
You just say, I also don't know.
我也不知道。
我也不知道. 我也不知道. So that's always my outlet, in my out if I don't know something. If I don't want to explain something, like 我也不知道. Bye-bye. And then guys, thank you very much, Connor. You can mute yourself. So we had okay, G, say that to yourself a few times. G, E, and now it's E. And then so actually this is the third tone, so it's G, because the question G, 几点, 一点. Wonderful. We've worked with the time. I'm going to trust that I should have maybe done a few exercises where you can like have a little clock and then I show you the time and you have to write that in Chinese. We might do that later on if we have time. Now, time was something we learned in this lesson. So, but I've already written, you've already had that in your sentences. So I think that should be fine. Now, here was the common mistake. Now let's move on to 有点 and 一点. Finally, this and the G is the most important part. Then I want to go practice with you. Okay. So let me just explain this to you, and please raise your hand as soon as you have any questions. This is the most important part of this lesson, and something that I can promise you everyone will make a mistake on. Okay. So if we just say, where should I start here? Let's say with first of all, hurry up a little bit. 快一点. Now get ready, guys. I need you to start typing soon. 快一点, faster. Like a bit faster, we can say. A bit faster. Okay? If I say 饿一点, what should that mean then? That would be a bit, I'll write that actually, a bit hungrier. I don't know what that would mean. Maybe it would say like, in a bit. 等一下. 我饿一点. In a bit, I'll be a bit more hungry, right? So that's what we end up with that then. And we can also say, I'm a bit fatter now. How would you say that? I'm a bit fatter now.
胖一点.
Actually, say the whole thing. Or actually, can you write it down so we don't give off any clues here? Write it down. I am now fatter. And I think, 我现在胖一点. Nice, nice, nice. Everyone's perfect. No, everyone's like 90% perfect. Jose is perfect. No, Jose is not perfect. 我的胖子了. Almost. No one's gotten it so far completely. 现在有胖一点. No, Tanya. 我现在胖. Okay, nice. I'm going to Ben got it. So I'm going to write 我现在 instead because that's how I prefer to say it. More common. 我现在胖一点了. Wonderful. So now I'm a bit more fat. Okay, a bit fatter. Let's just say a bit fatter. So note the 一点. I'm going to just mark all of these guys. 快一点 and 胖一点. Now the only difference here was that 我现在胖一点了 because it's come to this point, right? Just add the little了. Everyone else was perfect. I noticed, especially like I think Alex wrote it very quickly, but then you forgot the了, so I couldn't give you full credit. And then there was Ben and Connor and stuff. Well done, everyone. Now I'm a bit fatter. Good. Okay, so we know this much. If we just want to say a little bit more of something, just a bit faster, a bit of anything, we say 快一点. Maybe speak a bit slower. 你说的 we can say 慢一点, 说的慢一点, 说的慢一点, please, 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 please. Okay, let me mark that out for you as well. And now, this is a bit, okay? I think we can understand this much, okay? So far, it's not too complicated, but now it gets complicated because when we describe things, like I'm a bit, not more of anything. I'm just a little bit of something. Okay. We say, actually, let's start by saying I'm very, let's say hungry. I'm very hungry. I'll write that for you. 我很饿, okay? 我很饿. Let me put that here. 我很饿. Okay. Now we say 我. Now we say I'm a bit hungry. See if you can get that one. Nice with the Connor. Very nice. I'm going to skip the but it's very nice. I'll write it now, but then I'll delete it. 我有点饿. Yeah, the l not necessary, but I'm probably never going to say it's wrong in this case because it's like, I don't know if, yeah, you're probably a little bit hungry now. L. I'll skip the r and we'll skip the l just for now. 我有一点. We can also, guys, we can always say 有一点 like this. If it, I think 有点 is a bit harder to say. So maybe for now, I'll just write 有一点. 我有一点. I'm a bit hungry. Perfect. Let me check here. 我有一点. 我一点饿. Okay. Now a common mistake here would be like to say 我一点饿. Okay. This is incorrect. This is incorrect. Just remember that for now. Okay. 我一点饿. We always want a little 我有一点饿. Okay. This is just the way it has to be. I will not try and explain it. I'll just force you to remember. 有一点. You can't say you're very close. If you come this far, you understand that it's not like 一点 or 快一点. It's not, we're not putting the 一点 at the end. So that's good. We've taken the big step. Then we just have to add a little yo and then we're good. Now, I know this is boring and I'm not going to tell you to like, well, I am actually, this is exactly what I am telling you to just bear with me here. Like this is, I would assert myself and say there are like 5 difficult concepts in Chinese that people tend to always make the same mistakes around. And this is one of them. Okay. So just, that's a good thing. But it also excuses me and lets me talk about it a little bit extra because it's so important. It's such a common mistake. Okay. 我有一点饿. Let's say you are a little bit fat. You can even say you are now a little bit fat. Now you are a little bit fat. Okay, let's start with 现在你有一点胖. And nice, we can add the l as well. Wonderful. I like to say 你现在有一点胖. Wonderful. So now let's compare the sentence that we wrote up here. I'll just copy it from the sentence 1, which was a bit more of something. And then I'll change that to me or to you. 你现在胖一点了. Okay, hopefully we can see the difference here. If we just look at the 2 sentences like this, this will be our go-to sentence, okay? Let's read this one first one. 你现在有一点胖了. You're a little bit fat now. 你现在胖一点了. Now you're a little bit fatter, okay? Just like speak slower, speak quicker, 一点点点, okay? So you say the 胖 and then you say 一点, or you say 说快一点 or 慢一点. Wonderful. Now, but this is just the state of mind. Like this is just like you are currently very fat. 很胖. No, you're not very 胖. You're actually just a little bit. 有一点. So you can just, I just want you to think of 一点 and 很 and 太. Like for instance, I think that's all we know so far as describing the adjective. You can also just think of it like this. So, because we know that we say 我很饿, we say, right? If we say I'm too thirsty, I'm too hungry, 我太饿, we can always add a 了. It's always very nice. And and then it would be 我有一点饿. So it's all the same here. I would just, this is probably, now I'm done with my explaining, and I would just refer to this, or defer to this as like, just 有一点 is like this, and it's put in this exactly the same place as 有, and it's 很 and 太, 有一点. Wonderful. Now guys, tell me how to say, first of all, I want you to tell me how to say, I like you too much. Ben, I think you're unmuted you're muted if you want, unmuted if you want me to hear you. I like you too much. While you're typing, by the way, after this, I can't remember who, but please stay if you want to, if you haven't recorded your little thing yet, or if you have time to do it. And also, Tanya, can I ask you a few questions about that app? I think it looked very good after the lesson. Connor, no number, but yeah, right. Yeah, right. Number is nice as well. I like you so much. We can actually put a number here as well. 我那么饿. That's nice as well. We have the number. So I'm going to write like this. 我那么, sorry. 我那么. So it's 很, 太, 那么, and they all come before the adjective, just like 有一点. Okay. 我有一点饿. 我那么饿. Okay, let's see here. 我太喜欢你. 我太喜欢你. 我那么喜欢你. 我喜欢一下你. Malachi, it's so much. It's two. It's 太. Okay. So let me write that down. 我太喜欢你了. Wonderful. Let's do I very need to go to the toilet. You know, need is one of those, is that character that can be used in so many things. We're going to elaborate on that in the next class, by the way. I very much need to go to the toilet. I very much. 我很用去厕所. Don't use 太要. Yeah, but it's not too much. It's just a very much, right? So you can actually tell me.
我还要.
很要. And don't put a 用, because 用 is like to use. Later on, we'll learn 需要, and that is actually the way to say to need something. But note in this word 需要, we have the 要.
很要.
So we can just say 很要. Nice. 我很要. 我很要去厕所. Perfect. 我很要去厕所. So in both of these, in all of these senses, sorry, there's a lot of red now. I'm sorry about that. 谢谢 very much. 思哲, 我太喜欢你. Okay. Let me mark that in red. 我很要去. Okay. Now, 我很要去厕所. Yeah, perfect. Soon we'll learn, like, this 要 could mean to need to do something, to have to do something. It's also what it means. Later on, again, like I said, in this level also, we'll learn 需要, which actually is the way to say to need. But note here we have a 要 in it. Wonderful. Now I have two more questions just. If we said, I very understand this. I very understand this. Sorry, I'm helping you with my poor English here. I very understand this. Nice, Malachi, by the way. 我很要去厕所. By the way, Jose, Ryan, and Malachi, I haven't asked you a question yet. I haven't. I hope you don't mind. I don't think there'll be time. There'll be time for you to practice that. 我很听得懂这个. Nice. 我很听懂这个. Perfect. It's all good. There's so many different ways to say to understand. I would just say 我很懂. 我很懂这个. It's perfect. 我很懂这个. Perfect. So let me mark that now. Now you might have noticed that we haven't worked too much with 一点 or 有一点. But if you understand now that we put 太喜欢 and the 很 and the 很要 and 很懂, if we understand where we put them, then we just have to put the 有点 at the same place. So the last question is, I understand a little bit. I get it a little bit. And when you're done with that, you can say, I like you a little bit. Frederick, 有点.
I corrected myself.
Oh, you did? Oh, nice. Tanya, same mistake. Guys, there is no 一点 there. It has to be 有一点, 有一点. 我有一点, 我有一点懂, 我有一点懂, 我有点懂, 我有点懂. 你说一次. Not really, Malachi. Or you want me to say it again? 你 no, Connor. That looks a bit confusing, Connor. 我一点懂. You don't need the 的懂, Connor. 我有一点懂. Wonderful. So I'm just going to mark this in red now. Again, sorry that we take a little bit extra time on this, less practice time. Sorry about that. So important though. Okay, so just remember 有一点. Just like if we like something a lot, it's 很. If you like something too much, it's 太. If you like something a little bit, it's 有一点. And you can just view them as units of words, just the word on its own. And you put it, if you understand, if you can appreciate, accept that this is a word, then then the rest is quite easy, just to put them in the same place all the time. So the last one was 我有一点喜欢你. Wonderful. Perfect. Now, let's have a look at this for a few seconds. Then, some of you might ask, why don't we add the 是? Well, first of all, we don't want 是 with adjectives. We don't want 是 with adjectives. And here it's just the way to say it. 有一点懂. Okay? 有一点懂. Okay. So let me just retrace here. And please raise your hand if you have any questions. I know this is annoying. We'll go through it a little bit later on as well, just to refresh your mind. It will never take this long though. It will just be a quick reminder. So it was like a bit hungrier. It was, I'm a bit hungry. 我有一点. Oh yeah. Here, it was here. 快一点, a bit faster. 饿一点, a little bit hungrier. 胖一点, a little bit fatter. 慢一点, a little bit slower. Wonderful. A little bit, a bit something. Now it would be like the same. Let me mark this in red and this in red. Remember, you can say 一点 or 有点 or 有一点. In the flashcards, I think it might come like this even. So you can choose whichever one you like more. Okay, it's that same idea, guys. We can skip the E all the time, right? Wonderful. And yeah, that's it pretty much. And then we put the if we know either the 很 or it's the 太 or it's a 那么 or it's 有一点, they're all put in the exact same place. So if you know three of these, which I guess you do 很, 太 and 那么, and where to use it, the 有一点 should just be used in the exact same place. Perfect. Moving on, if you don't have any more questions. I just want to cover this very quickly. It's the last one as well. It's here it's 几个. So asking where or which week it is, we say how many, like 几个星期 is the first question. This would be how many weeks, right? If we can also say how many years. How many years? That would be 几年. Now there is no ge here because 年, just like we can write 年. It's actually quite funny. I think I pointed out, but it's good to remind you. 年 and 天, they're like almost, I would think of them as the exact same word. They just mean year and day. Both don't have ge. Both are their own measure words, we can call it. So 一年, we say 一天, 1 day, 1 year. 一年, 一天. And if you want to say tomorrow, we say 明天. And if we want to say next year, we say 明年. So they're all the same here. Okay, so that for that reason, we don't use ge. We don't say how many days. We wouldn't say 几个天. We wouldn't say that because it's his own measure word. We would say 几天, just like we would say 今年. Wonderful. So how many years? Now moving on to if we want to say we've been at this place for how long, okay, then we could say 我在这儿. Okay, we start with that. Remember, we always do that. And then we finish up with the AI, which is like how long. Okay, first of all, establish where you've been. Now we want to say like how long? Well, 一个星期. And then we can just put a lot and we're done. 我在这儿一个星期了. Next class we'll learn to study. So you can say I've studied Chinese for, what would that be? It's say 2 months soon. 我在这儿. We can say I've been here for 2 months almost. 快. I would make you write this, but I don't think there's time for that. 我在这儿快两个月了. What about that one? 快 soon 2个月. 我在这儿快2个月了. Now next week I'll ask you. You'll definitely please try and remember this one because next week you'll have to say I've studied Chinese for almost or soon coming up on 2 months. 我在这儿快2个月了. Wonderful. So I just add a little kwai there to make it a bit more complicated. Wonderful. Now we have this guy here, which is, first of all, we say in the homework as well, I said, 星期, or I asked you to write Monday, but then I also asked you to write which day of the week. And remember, this should be, it's just to follow the rule. It might, intuitively, it might look weird, but just follow the rule. Soon intuition will guide you. So 星期, and then you just replace the word that you want to know about. So it's the E, you replace it with G. And as a note to that, I wrote 中国人, Chinese person. And then which country person would then be what? Would then be na, taking the thing that denotes that it's China, we'd put it into which instead, and we say 哪国人. Similar to this, we replace the 中 with na. Here we replace the E with G. It's all the same. But the most difficult part here would be maybe that the fact that it's this is at the end of the word and this is in the beginning. Still, it's the same core idea here. Wonderful. Now, I've known him for 1 week. We should be able to write that. Actually, I want you guys to write that if you don't mind. We might go over like 5 minutes or something if you don't mind, with the practice as well. I've known him for 1 week. Can you please write that? 你们可以帮我写一下这个句子吗? And please remember to raise your hand if you have any questions so far. I've known him for 1 week. 太好了, Tanya. 你写对了. Wrote it correctly. 我认识他1个星期了. Wonderful. I'll actually move on then. 我认识他1个星期了. Let's say we've known him for a year. 1年了. Wonderful. How many years have you known him for? Sorry. How many years have you known him for? Okay, same question here. Now think about this one, because it's like these sentences are very similar. A and B are super similar. Yes. So there was a reason why I wrote 1年. I changed this to 1年 because now we just replace. I'll copy this. I'll put it here, and it's 你认识他. How many have you known? Yeah, so it's 你认识他. So it's you instead now, obviously. 你认识他, and then E would be replaced by G, and then you're good. 你认识他几年了? 太好了, 太好了, everyone. Okay, we broke up in January. Please try and give me that one. 多少年了? 你们认识他? Nice, Malakai. Yeah, you can always say 多少年. We don't know how many years, and that's fine as well. 多少年, that's also how many or how much. Ben, nice. Let me write one more person first. No, yeah, there we go. 我们1月份分手了. Nice, 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 nice. So the difficult part here would be obviously what I wrote here. I think one of you wrote this in your homework. 我们分手了1月份. So now you're so used to putting everything at the end, but then you have to understand that no. 1月份 means the time and the place. So you can even start the sentence with 1月份我们分手了, right? So maybe even for your own sake, put it in the beginning just to make sure that to your brain this makes sense. 我们1月份分手了. 1月份我们分手了. Fantastic. And now it's broken up with her for 3 years. I'm going to write that to you. So for 3 years is the consequence. It's the AI sort of in the sentence. First, we're going to say in English now, in broken English, so you can understand it in Chinese. I broken up. I with my girlfriend break up 3 years了. Okay. I with my girlfriend break up 3 years了. You can even say 分手. You can say 分手已经3年了. It's already been 3 years. Like it's been 3 years now. 我们分手了3年了. 我们分手. Nice, 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 nice. Perfect. Okay. Wonderful work, guys. That's it for this. Now, I'm going to skip the what time is it exercise. I want you guys, I'm going to put you in groups. And I want you to read these questions to yourself, okay? These are the introductory phrases. I'll put them here. 对不起，我现在要走了，星期五见。Okay, bye Ben, bye. Okay, so here we go. Take these sentences and I'll put you in 1, 2. So we are 7 people. I want you to read these sentences to each other and answer them one by one. You can start in whichever order you want. Take like, I think this exercise shouldn't take more than like 5-6 minutes. Actually, let's do like this. Sorry about that. Also, let's put these sentences, let's put these things together then. I want you to read these sentences as well to each other. There we go. Calm down, Tanya. This is all you have to say. Yeah, let's do that. Then we'll save the rest for the live study room. Please make sure you come to it. It makes me so proud when I hear you speak Chinese, and it's such good practice. That's much less of me talking and you talking. Okay, so you're going to read the basic introductions, as you can see, and then Tanya wrote an annoying message there in the middle. Please ignore that. And then there was we come back to some other dates as well. Wonderful. So I need you guys to read all of these and try and answer them. Ask back as well. I'll put you in groups now. We might exceed it by like 5 minutes or so, worst case. I hope you guys don't mind. Alex, you get to be with Ryan. Connor, you get to be with Sija. Frederick, Malachi. Yes, I'll come to your group. Jose and Tanya. Okay, open all rooms.
Hello.
Hello.
Where are the sentences? Right.
I don't understand exactly what one of them says.
Should we just start on reading each sentence, basically? Or all right.
That would help.
我可以开始吗?
Well, which one do you mean? Well,
I was just like you.
可以开始。
你有多少岁?
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 Oh, I thought we were supposed to just do the small section. Okay. 你有多少岁? Then 你是什么?
Actually, can you answer that question?
Oh,
你可以回答这个问题吗?
That would be 我有20 wait, no, okay, sure. 我有25岁.
太好了, wonderful. and ask him back. Always go Nina, and then you can take the
Yeah.
next question.
我是36岁。
Frederick 不用说是，你多了一个是。
多了一个是。Sorry，听不懂。Which one？
多了 too
多了
many， so one too many， 多了一个是，我是30岁。
One too many
是 like you said one too many 是。
I did. Okay. So
You don't want to say, or you didn't say one too many. You said too many. You don't need a 是 when you say my age is right.
okay.
Say
Yeah.
我36岁。
Okay. Yeah. True. Okay.
Malachi, read the next one, please.
你是什么 ？This is 星 or 星
Frederick, you can help me out there.
星硕。
做。
星硕 Okay, 星硕
Yeah, like star sign or
Oh, it was like zodiac.
yeah.
Okay.
So what 星座？你是什么星座 ，Frederick？你知道吗？
我不知道我的中文的星座。
太好了。
我的瑞典星座是牛。
我也是牛。
啊，
你快，你的 birthday 快到了吗？
快到了。8th of May。
8th of May. OK， 我的 birthday 是星期日。星期日。我也是 ox， 我也是牛。好的。And then you can ask. You don't have to ask back, guys. You can just ask the next question. I'll leave you guys for a bit.
Perfect.
你只好去中国。Has it saying how many days till I go to China?
I think that's which day did you go?
Which date?
Yeah.
Which date? 1月1号。
So easy.
什么
China's full sentence.
我1月1号我去中国。你在中国多少年？
我在中国2年了。
You don't need my help here. Bye bye.
今天
今天是星期几？
今天是星期2。
你们今天几点开门？
今天几点？Is that what time do you guys open? Is that what that means, Felix? You're on mute.
Yes. What time does shop open? Did you see my message I just sent?
No.
You didn't. Okay.
I just yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'll need to go out so I can leave a message for everyone. One sec.
OK，那现在几点？
现在3点3点钟 I guess
早上早上还是下午？
想问名字是什么？
我不知道这个字。
为什么？不给你这个中文名字吗？
一个。
我不知道中文名字，中文的意思。
答案没给你这个中文名字吗？
一个。
一个。
Nice. 一个。Also, I'm sorry, Tanya. I didn't realize you ended up with Jose again. I just didn't realize.
Okay, it's fun.
I'm kidding.
He became my partner.
You did now. Yeah, wonderful. I'll leave you. You guys are perfect. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you're already back.
Yeah, the timer went off. We finished with the questions.
Oh, you did. Well done. We have 40 seconds till everyone comes us up.
Felix, 我有一个问题。
可以问。
3 a.m. in the morning. Is it 早上还是晚上？
How would I know? 我怎么知道？我怎么知道？It's probably I'll be able to answer this question in Chinese soon, but it's probably 早上, yeah? I don't know. Or it'd be like 很早的早上, right? Or 很晚的晚上. Always protect yourself that way, defend yourself that way. Yeah, we have everyone back, yeah? Wonderful. Okay. Yeah, not enough practice time, but I'm trying to like make everything in practice. Hopefully you appreciate that. Please let me know in the feedback. If you don't have anything to say in the feedback, that's fine. If you have anything like, oh, it wasn't good, this was very good, this was not good, please let me know. Wonderful. That's it for that. Well done. And just as a reminder, please leave feedback code level 2. If you can't, please let me know. I was a bit harsh on you. I didn't correct the homework for the people who haven't done that yet. I hope that's okay for you. Like the only thing I'm asking for you, apart from learning perfect Chinese, is also to give me feedback on how to learn perfect Chinese. And what else? Yes, and please come to live study room. Like at this point, I just give you exercises and you just, okay, bye-bye, Frederick. At this point, I just give you exercises. No, you've already given feedback, Frederick. At this point, I just give you like a scenario and you just follow it. And it's really, really good to hear. So I'm much less involved now. It's just you speaking Chinese. So if you don't think you get enough practice time, please come to the live study room. Okay, and that's it for now. I think Jose and Alex, are you able to stay a little bit? Yeah. And Tanya, are you able to stay a little bit?
Yeah.
Jose as well. Wonderful. And Ryan, actually, wait, we can, I think 3 people is enough for now. Yeah. Wonderful. So that's enough. So Jose, Tanya, and Alex, 你们可以等一下. And the rest of you, wonderful week 2. Okay?
再见.
再见, guys. Good job. You're fantastic as always. 再见. Okay, so here's the thing. I want to cheat a little bit on this thing. I'm going to, I'm not showing my screen. So instead of like, I've realized that I don't want the same. We'll pretend that this is your spoken exam. So it'll be like, this was a spoken exam given to the students. If you guys don't mind, this is 5% cheating. Now, instead of having the same, the negative thing there is if it's the spoken exam, it would just be the same question. So to other people watching this, it would be like, oh, so they know how to order food, but they don't know anything else. So I want to like try and diverse the topics a little bit. So you three guys, you will have 3 different topics, and I want you to choose it then. So we can actually go to my the live study room thing, practice here, and I want you to choose which one you want. And we're going to just talk broadly about the subject. 1 second here. We can start from maybe I like this one here. So number 4 option. So it would be like, you want to return home and you want your friend to come with you. That could be one scenario. Maybe not that you want to kiss because that's too short. What about, we can do that. You want to be together with your friend, but he has some other suggestions. It's like, do you want to do this together with me? Do you want to come and maybe hang out, watch film or eat food or something? You're looking for your car. You can't get it. You're going to a place maybe. Okay. I'll write them down in a bit. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that either. I think that's not good enough. We can also do, let me see. What are you going to do today? I actually just did. So maybe, let's say that, actually I can also go to, no, it's the level summary. Sorry. We can actually just go to this one here. Level summary. Here. Actually, let's go to level 3. This is the level summary that you'll be given later on. It's already done here. So we can also do no one's done the basic introduction. So that's one thing you can do if you want to. We can read these questions to you simply. You can also do your family. You can also talk about time. When are you going to do this? Or when's the shop open and stuff? Talk about your Chinese as a thing as well. Classroom phrase, we don't need to do that. And we can talk about directions and traveling. You go in places. Sorry, that's a bit more specific, I think. You can also talk about your job. Do you guys have any one of these that you'd like to talk about? Or you can also actually go to a shop as well. Do you want me to write them down?
I don't care.
Or write down the topics?
Go to the shop.
Go to the shop. By the way, that was poorly presented. Each one of you is going to have a different thing. So you just think for your own sake, which one would you like? So we have basic introductions. We have family and friends. We have times and dates. So like what time and how long? What time and how long? We have Chinese ability. It's maybe not long enough to talk about, but let's try it. Chinese. Actually, no, let's not do that. Plans, wantings, and desires. Like, yeah, you get that. Actually, we can also do the classroom phrase where we just pretend to be in a classroom and I just talk completely in Chinese and you try and answer me. And then we'll describe things. And then you going places. Was that it? No, there's work. Oh, there's plenty. There's work. And then there's shopping as well. There's plenty here. Okay. Jose, do you have one you'd prefer?
Maybe the first one.
The topics. Okay.
Basic introduction.
Topics. Okay. This is Jose.
There are no food. Food is unfriendly.
Yeah, this is taken. Sorry.
Okay, okay.
Tanya, 你要哪一个？
我要 plans, wants, and desires.
Tanya, wonderful. Alex, 你要哪一个？
Directions or shopping, I don't care.
You don't care, or you? Yeah, okay.
He knows
Directions.
everything.
He knows everything. Okay, wonderful. So I want to do like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. I want to go through a sort of dialogue with everyone. What am I doing here then? I'll take you. You can all. Do you have time? This might take like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Who has least time? Tanya.
Yeah, probably me.
It's in the middle of the night. Yeah. So I'll start with you then. You guys can listen. Then we'll take you into the breakout room because if I full screen now, then we'll have 2 other students in the same shots. So I'll take you into a breakout room. But let me go through plans and desires. Okay. So I'll ask you a few questions and you answer and you try to expand on it. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. I always forget. It's late for you. Okay. 你今晚 Yeah, by the way, so this one, 你今晚要不要出来? Well, have you learned 来 by the way yet?
We haven't.
This is not. Okay, I think this might be. 今晚要不要出去? Let's go 出去. 出去坐一下.
I feel nervous. Are you recording?
Not recording. No, so now I'm just reading the questions that I'll be saying.
Okay.
When we record, we'll make it better. And if you want to re-record, we can do that too. So I'll just read, maybe I'll read this question to you. 今晚要不要出去坐一下?
今晚要出去吃饭。
出去吃饭? 你不要坐一下.
你不要。
你不要坐一下. 坐一下 would be like, just to, because you can go out and party or you can go out and have a nice evening, a calm evening, like sit down and chill, I guess 坐一下. But wonderful. So you answer with 你要今晚要吃那你现在还没吃饭吗?
我现在我没吃饭。
你还没吃饭？
你还没吃饭？
那你快点去吃饭吧。你快一点去吃饭吧。
对，你要不要一起去？
我可以啊，我可以啊。你要去哪个地方吃饭？
我们可以吃包子。
包子可以吃包子，有什么包子的地方吗？
我没有，我们可以一起做包子。
可以啊。那你要在家里做包子，还是去 restaurant 出去吃包子？
都可以。我们可以一起做包子在家里，因为I don't know.
因为 you can say like I can make, I'm very good at it. Well, I'm very good. I can very make.
因为我可以，我很可以。
很会。
我很会。
很会做。
我很会做包子。
你很会做包子。好的。那你可以教我吗？
教
教我做包子。
再说一次。
那你可以教我吗？教是可以是，教可以是 to call，但是也可以是 to teach to teach。你可以教我吗？
我太我不可以，我不好老师。
不好老师。好的好的，OK 好的，那我可以找我可以找 other friends，我可以找我的朋友，他可以教我，他是一个很好的老师。那你今晚要不要？你说。
那我们可以看 YouTube。
看 YouTube 怎么做？可以啊，可以啊，可以啊 ，Wonderful， 太好了。那我们今天晚上见，好吗？今天晚上见，好吗
？Wait, was it? Is today?
So I'll see you tonight. 今天晚上见。
好吧，好吧。
好的，好的，好的，好，拜拜。So let's, before we forget it, like we're just going to do more or less the same dialogue, maybe a few more improvisations and stuff. But I'll ask you the same questions, then depending on how you answer, we'll go where it goes. But we could go the exact same route. Okay?
Okay, I should write it down.
But let's do...
Is it better like to just I don't know, write down the dialect so it just goes smooth right away?
No, because I want it to be real. But I can write. 今天晚上要不要出去吃一下？做一下。You'd be like, 要出去要吃饭 you said, right? Let me take this dialogue here. And then you said 吃饭要吃饭 and then I ask you 还没吃饭吗? Actually, I'm sort of writing it down now anyways. 还没吃饭吗? You'd be like 还没 and then what else? Actually, I'll write it in Chinese, in English here. I want to eat food. I want to eat. And then be like, haven't you eaten yet? Haven't you eaten yet? No. And what else? What did we say after that?
Do you want to go together?
Do you want to go together? By the way, I just realized, to be a bit more time efficient, Jose and Alex, I'll send these to you. Jose, you have basic introductions. Actually, these questions are very basic. So
No. I changed to times and dates. I think I prefer time.
I think that's much better. Yeah. So I'll give you these as the basics, but then you can just like I'm doing with Tanya now. You can actually just write. You can write it in Chinese or in English. I'll put them in the chat here. Here, this is Jose. You can try to write just like I am doing now with Tanya, like write the actual word, the actual dialogue. And then I'll just read through it, and then good. We can practice one time, and then we could just say it.
So I have to write like what my answers will be.
No, but you don't have. The thing is, these are just what I just wrote to you here in the chat. They're just helpful sentences. You don't have to use any of them. I'd say maybe start with like, you can say anything. How long have you been in China? And then you can talk about that for a little bit. And then where are you going next year or something? Make anything related to time and dates. I just want the topic to be time and date. And Alex, you would then be directions and traveling. So you can talk about anything. If you want to go to Beijing or you want to take the metro to the city center. And then we talk about that for a little bit.
You gave me the wrong ones. You gave me people, describing things and people.
Yes, I did. You've got plenty. Yours is really long. Nice. Excellent. So Jose and Alex, prepare this a little bit. We'll read it once, and then we'll record it. And it's fine if it doesn't have to be word by word. I like a bit of improvisation as well. Okay, Tanya. So what we wrote here was, do you want to go together? And then what happened? Do you want to go
It was
together?
like, sure, what were we gonna eat?
What are we going to eat? Or where would you like to go? I'll just write go where. Go where. And then we said
we can eat. We can go and get baozi.
Baozi. And be like at home. Sure. I can very make. Can you teach me? Teach me. Be like, what did you say? No, I'm not a good teacher.
I don't know if I said it right.
不好的老师, you can say. 不好的老师.
不好的老师.
Not good teacher. And then I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. I have Chinese friends who can help me. Did we say anything else then? We can improvise a little bit around this as well, but it's okay. See you tonight. Then I'll just be like, see you tonight. I'll be like, what time maybe? What time? 几点? 我们几点见? Right? 几点见? What time see you? And then you say blah blah 见. 在什么地方? I'll also ask. 在什么地方? And they'd be like, 7 o'clock, maybe 7 o'clock 在我的家面见. Like that maybe, if you want to. Okay, we'll break out. Bye bye, Connor and Jose. We'll see you in a bit. What's happening here? Hold on. Exchange. Oh wait. Assign. Alex, I'm taking you out there. Okay, you can join or open all rooms. Okay, I'm joining the breakout room now. Hanya. Do you have the questions? Right in here. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Again, if you don't like it, you can just re-record. That's fine.
Okay.
The whole thing should take like 3 minutes, maybe. That's it. 你好，美女，你今天晚上要不要出去走一走？
你好，我要出去吃饭。
哦，你还没吃饭吗？
我没有。
你没有？那你很饿吧？你很饿。
我很饿，你要不要一起去吃饭吗？
我可以啊，可以啊，我可以跟你一起吃饭吗？可以吗？
我可以，你要不要吃包子？
要吃包子，好，我可以啊，我可以啊。那我们出去吃包子，还是在家里做包子？
都可以。我们可以吃包子在我的家里。
在你的家里啊，太好了。
对。
那你会做包子吗？
我会做包子。
哇，那你可以教我吗？
我不好的老师。
哦，你不好的老师，好吧，那我可以，没问题，没问题。我有中国朋友，他们可以教我。
好的。
不用你。
好的。
不用你教我。好的，好的。好的，那我们几点去吃饭呢
？7点。
7点。
7点在我的家见。
啊，7点在你的家。好的，然后出去吃饭。好的，很好的主意。
好的 ，OK，再
那
见，
那我们7点见，在你的家，拜拜，
拜拜。
拜拜。Perfect. Thank you very much.
Was it okay?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I was trying to improvise a little bit more, but I understand now we have the text, so I think it's hard to improvise
Yeah,
there.
I don't want to re-record it either.
No, it's very good, very good. Thank you very much. Thank you.
No problem, no problem.
I'll see you this week. Yeah, sometime.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, all good. All right, bye bye.
Bye bye. Okay, we're done with Tanya. Is any of you ready? Would you want to go through it with me?
Yeah. I'm ready.
Yeah. Do you want to send something to me? Or just want to talk?
Send? What do you mean?
Or have you prepared? How have you prepared? Have you just read some questions?
I read some questions and I wrote some answers, but mainly just read some questions.
Nice. Let's can we try it once without recording?
Sure.
And then should I ask something?
Go ahead.
Okay. But I've no idea what you've prepared for. Oh, nice. Okay. 你知道地铁站在哪儿吗，帅哥？
谢谢。我知道。
啊，那怎么去啊？我不知道怎么去。
你要去吗？
对啊，你告诉我吧，快一点。
你先去在哪里？然后右拐，然后你会看，你要看，
你看到。你会看到 ，actually you will， yeah， 你会看到，
你会看到地铁站
啊，你会看到地铁站啊，好的，太好了，那我走了，拜拜，
拜拜。
哎，你要不要跟我一起去？我不知道怎么走，你知道，你可以带我去。
可以，我跟你一起去。
一起去，好的。你等一下，你要做什么？
我要做什么？
对，你等一下要做什么？
我要去工作。
工作啊，好的，那太好了。那你在这儿，你住在这儿吗？
我不住在这儿，我在这儿，我工作啊，我在这儿为工作
，for work，我在这儿工作 ，that's enough 就可以。
工作，
你在这儿工作啊？我在这儿坐地铁。我是 traveler， 我是旅客，所以我不知道怎么走。但是你在这儿工作多少年？
我在这儿一年了。
1年了啊，好了，因为我还有一个问题呢，我晚上要去中心，你可以告诉我怎么走吗？
我们可以去中心。今晚
你带我去吗？
我带你。
哇，你太好了。
我们去一起，我们去吃饭东西。
你要跟我吃饭吗？哇。
不，为什么不？
因为你有朋友，你不可以一天，你不可以全天都跟我在一起。
我没有朋友，我需要一个朋友。
你需要一个朋友。好的，那我就可以做你的朋友。好了，谢谢了。好的，那我们先去地铁站，然后今天晚上就一起吃饭，去中心吃饭，好吗？
可以。然后我们最好朋友。
我们是最好的朋友。
然后
呢？对，晚上，然后我们是最好的朋友。对，太好了，我太开心了，谢谢。
我很开心。
帅哥怎么说？我忘了怎么说。It's very nice to meet you。这个中文怎么说？
认识你很开心。
哦，我也很开心认识你。好了，拜拜。
拜拜。
Yeah, we don't need to practice more. Were those the questions that you wrote down? Was there anything there that you wrote down?
No.
What did you write down then?
I started with do you live in America? Where? Oh yeah, where is the train station?
Okay.
I was just confused when you said 你等一下做什么? You were asking what will you do in soon, or what are you going to do? Is that
exactly?对. Nice. But let's do that then. Let's take you to a breakout room. Assigned to breakout room 1. Jose, don't join that room. Okay. Okay, everything's being recorded. This is wonderful. Okay. Okay, so we are in America. No, we're in China. You've lived here for a while. I'm new here. Do you know like 我刚来，我刚才来。
I just arrived.
Nice. 我刚才来，我不知道怎么走。对，我不知道路。Wonderful. So I don't know the lu, and you are going to help me with that. We're going to hang out tonight. It's going to be so nice because I need to go to the city center as well tonight. You can help me with that. I also ask you like, what are you going to do tonight? You're like, I don't have much planned. And you're like, oh, wonderful. Well, are you going to work? You said, actually, you're going to work, and be like, how long have you worked here for? Wonderful. Yeah. 可以了 OK 你好帅哥不好意思了麻烦你了我可以问一下路吗
可以你要知道什么
我要知道怎么这个我要去地铁你知道怎么去地铁吗
地铁站吗
地铁站对
我知道你先去哪里然后右拐再右拐然后左拐然后然后你看到地铁
然后看到地铁站了哈太好了那我走了拜拜不因为你知道路吗你是这里的本地人吗
我不是
不是本地人吗
我不是地人的吗
那你是本地人那你是外国人吗
我是外国人
你是外国人那你住在这儿吗
我住在那里
那个是你的家吗我看到了哇很好看的家很大的家
谢谢
你很有钱吗那你做什么工作呀
我不可以告诉你
哇太好了有意思呀
很多钱
OK 那你在这住了多少年
我在这住2年了
2年了太好了你在这住2年了然后你在这工作也是你来这是因为工作吗
对我这里工作
哇你在这是工作好的你来这是因为工作好的那你等一下要去工作吗
对太晚了现在我去工作
哦，太晚了，哎呀，不好意思了，不好意思，麻烦你了。对，我还有一个问题，你今天晚上，因为我今天晚上我要去中心，你可以告诉我怎么走吗？
我今天晚上有很多事做工作，我要做作业，你知道吗？
作业还有工作，
嗯，
哇，太多事了，所以你
我不可以
不可以
跟你去中心，
哎呦，因为我很需要一个朋友，你不要做我的朋友吗？
明天我们可以一起去吃饭东西。
哦，明天一起吃饭。好的，好的，好的。那你
要不要？
要啊，要啊，要啊！我这里没有朋友，我刚才来，所以我没有朋友。
我也没有朋友，我们可以换朋友。
我们可以做朋友啊，我们你不是不是住了已经2年了，但是你没有朋友，怎么了？为什么呀？
很多工作没有朋友。
你工作太好了，太好了。好了，那我们明天见好吗？
明天见，可以。
好了，那就我很开心认识你，非常开心认识你。
我认识你也很开心。
太好了，拜拜。
拜拜。
哈哈，fantastic, Alex. Thank you. What do you think?
It's good, but I would like to. I don't know. I'm when it comes to construct sentences, then it's I get
you're good.
Stuck.
You're good. You're very good.
I'm just answering your questions, and I lack.
No, you're hard on yourself. You're very good. I know you studied before a lot as well, but it's so good. Don't worry, like this is fantastic.
Thank you.
But yeah, please leave now, and we'll see you this week. Yeah.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Hello, Jose.
Hey.
Have you written anything?
Yeah, some questions.
Do you want to send it to me, maybe?
How about that? I don't know why it's not taking the new lines.
New lights?
The new lines.
Oh yeah, the new lines. Yeah. 今天是星期一吗？今天不是星期一，今天星期几 ？Okay, and then be like 好的好的 and then we can be like 几号 and 几点 and stuff. Okay, I'll just be really specific about things like what time are you going to work and what date 几号去中国 and 几号我做电脑的工作 Wonderful. Anything else?
No, we can. You say we have to start with this, and then we have to improvise. No?
Yeah, sort of. Maybe about every question, I'll make a few more questions. Okay. So I'll start now, and we'll practice first. 帅哥，你好，今天是星期一吗？
不是，今天是星期二。
星期二啊，不好意思啊，不好意思，我太笨了。好的，那今天是几号？
今天是20号。
20号，几月份？几月份
？4月份。
4月份，20号，星期二。好的。你知道我的生日，你知道什么意思吗？生日，你知道什么意思吗？
我不知道生日是什么意思。
什么意思？生日是 birthday。你知道吗？星期日25号。是我的生日。
星期25
号是我的生日。
好了。
好了。然后你的生日是几月几号？
我的生日是23号，一月份。
几月份？一月份。
一月份。
啊，好了，那已经啊，好了，那好的，你好的，然后我还有一个问题是，你今天几点要开始工作？
我每天9点开始。
9点开始工作。
嗯，
好的，好的，好的。然后你做什么工作呢？
我做电脑的工作。
哇，那你很懂电脑，对不对？
我很懂电脑。
你很懂电脑。
对。
那你这个工作你做了多少年？
我的工作我做的5年。
5年。
5年。
哇，太多了，太多了。好的，太好了。Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'm thinking one last question, maybe. What else would you like to say? How long have you lived somewhere for? Maybe. 你现在在哪儿？然后你在那住了几年 ？I can just ask you. Okay.
Okay.
Wonderful. 你现在住在哪儿？
我现在住在爱尔兰。
爱尔兰，好的。那你在爱尔兰几年了？
我现在是爱尔兰2年多了。
2年多了。好的，好的。那你很喜欢爱尔兰，对吧？
我很喜欢爱尔兰。
你为什么在爱尔兰呢？
我是在爱尔兰英文我喜欢how do you say learn
你喜欢 learn？
我喜欢
学
啊，我喜欢学英文。
你喜欢学英文啊？你喜欢学英文 ，nice， 太好了，那太好了，我懂了。好的，那我认识你很开心。
哦，我也认识你很开心。
好的，拜拜喽。
拜拜。
Perfect. So we'll do these same questions. And I asked you, 你知道生日什么意思吗？生日。And then you can still be like, no, 我不知道。And you can also ask me, because that's really good. It shows that you can ask about a question you don't understand and you can start using immediately. And then also the second thing is, you can also ask me how to say, 哎，我不知道怎么说 to learn. 怎么说 to learn? And then I'd be like 学。And then you can be like, oh, 因为我喜欢学英文。Okay, so do you want to start? I think that was perfect. Do you want to just record this now? Yeah. Okay, wonderful. So how do we start? 你好，帅哥。
你好，李飞。
你知道我的名字吗？
我知道你的名字。李飞，你的名字是李飞。
你的名字是什么呢？中文名字。
我的中文名字是小明。
小明，太好了。我有几个问题可以问你吗？
你可以。
太好了。我要问你一下，日期的问题。第一个问题是，今天是星期几？今天是星期一吗？
不是星期一，今天是星期二。
星期二啊，不好意思，我不太懂这个。今天是星期二，今天是几月几号？
今天是21号，一月份。
几月份
？4月份。
4月份。
对不起。
没问题。你的中文很好啊。所以今天是4月份20号。 星期二，然后是早上还是下午还是晚上？你可以告诉我吗？
你对不起，再说一次。
然后
可以吗
可以，然后你可以告诉我，现在是早上还是下午还是晚上？
啊，我的国，已经，现在是早上。
我的国家现在是早上。
我的国家现在是早上。
太好了，太好了。好了，你知道生日什么意思吗？生日。
我不知道生日是什么意思。
生日是日是 day， 生是 to start， 生日是your birthday。所以呢，我要告诉你，星期日，25号，4月25号是星期日，那是我的生日，你知道吗？
星期哦，你的生日。
对，
好吧。
好的，那你要 remember 啊，你要记住啊，要知道啊，注意一下 ，pay attention， 注意，然后你的生日是几月几号？
我的生日是1月份23号。
1月份吗
？1月份。1月份。
1月份23号，太好了
，23号。
好了，那我还有问题就是，你现在你今天几点开始工作呢？
我每天9点开始。
9点开始。
9点开始。
你每天9点开始工作。好的。然后你做什么工作呢？
我做电脑的工作。
电脑的工作，哇，那你很懂电脑对吧？
好啊。
很懂电脑。你这个工作做了多少年？
现在我说的工作，有5年了。
有5年了。太好了，那你很懂这个工作，你这个工作做的太好了。然后你现在在哪儿呢？
我现在在爱尔兰。
爱尔兰啊。那好的，你在爱尔兰多少年了？
我是在爱尔兰2年了。
2年了啊，太好了。好的，那我没有问题了，现在。我没有问题了，我认识你很开心呢。不是，你有问题吗？要问我吗？
我没有问题。
好的，那我就认识你很开心，拜拜。
我也认识你很开心，拜拜。
拜拜。
拜。
Wonderful, Jose.